I appreciate a good budget perfume. I also love my indie perfumes and niche perfumes, designer perfumes, but there's something to finding a perfume that is just budget friendly but still made up very nice and round and smooth and you love to wear basically. So the last couple of weeks I was shopping on a few sites for different budget perfumes and also a little bit of body care, perfume body care. So I thought I will open them up with you. Some of them I smelled before, some of them I've worn before, some of them I've never tried. This is a funny one. I was watching someone on YouTube and I think it was Sebastian from the Perfume Guy. And he was talking about a perfume house from Italy called L'Herbolario, which is sold in pharmacies there, I think. And then my dad was telling me about a pharmacy he went to and that they had a perfume house and a lot of perfumes that smelled very nice and if I've heard about the brand, and it was L'Herbolario. And so I went back with him and he showed me this perfume. I bought it for the both of us. It's so beautiful and it's so unisex and it's called, I don't know what it is called. Maybe it's called Cedro di Calabria Profumo or it's called Calabrian Citron. This is a citrus, like a sweet lemon kind of scent. It says the notes are citron and lemon, bergamot, pink pepper, and vanilla beans. And it is a citrusy vanilla type of scent. It reminds me a lot of one perfume from Kerosene. What is it called? Unknown Pleasures, I think, which is also like a citrusy, sweet summer scent. And this is very similar. It is very light. You have to overspray quite a lot. I've used up quite a lot of it already, and this is 50 milliliters. So you have to overspray quite a bit to get some longevity and sillage. But what you smell is just heavenly and so cozy and creamy and absolutely yummy. Then I went to TK Maxx and they sometimes have good deals or perfumes that you don't often see. And I saw this one right here, which is Elizabeth Arden's Green Tea Fig. The original one I don't really like. It's really watery nowadays. A lot of people say that back in the day it was very strong. Maybe I can get a batch of that someday because I love the note of green tea. But I thought maybe this one's going to be stronger and I love the note of fig. But actually I've worn it quite a few times. I don't know if you can see it. And this one is actually not weak at all. I smelled it like half a day easily. But unfortunately it's not my type of scent. It does smell like tea and it does smell like a fig leaf, but it's very sharp and green, and for me there's like something missing that balances it out. Maybe I have to like combine it with something so it's more smooth, but in reality I'm not really one to layer a lot of perfumes on a day-to-day basis, so it wasn't too expensive. I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I will pass it down to someone. Then I got a fragrance mist from a follower who knows that I love the note of green tea, and it was so sweet of her. And I love this body mist. It is from Victoria's Secret, from the spa something line, and I love all of the scents. And this one is cucumber and green tea, and I love the fresh green note of cucumber and the note of green tea, and together it's just absolutely beautiful. It's like a very sweet cucumber, almost like more watermelon-y scent, and you definitely get a really green tea note, more like herbal, not too synthetic smelling actually. And it reminds me a little bit of what L'Impératrice from Dolce & Gabbana used to smell like. It is quite light, so you definitely have to overspray. I mean, it is a body mist, but it's not a very strong body mist. but it's not the weakest as well. I've smelled weaker ones before. It's just very lovely and sweet and fresh and perfect for hot summer days. And then I have a couple of perfumes from the same perfume house. I ordered it on one website where a lot of them were on sale that day. And the brand I wanted to discover is called Jeanne Arthes, I think. They have a lot of different lines in this house, but this is the Tea Time à Paris line, which looks absolutely beautiful. What I also love is that they have the notes back here, which is also brilliant, and also what it is inspired by. So I did smell it already. I haven't worn it properly, but let's talk about it. So this is what the bottle looks like. I think it's so cute. And it's actually made quite nice. Like, it's quite heavy and substantial. You will see others from the same house. But this is also a more expensive one. Like, this house is very inexpensive. I'm talking like very inexpensive. But then they have like €5 perfumes, and then they have more like 15 to 20 euro perfumes. And they all come in quite big bottles. This is a 100 milliliter. And I wasn't quite sure. I hesitated a long time to buy this because almond is a note that sometimes I like and sometimes I don't like at all. But then milk and milky vanillas are one of my favorite accords in perfume. So I just had to try it. And it's such a cozy type of scent. It is very light. You definitely have to overspray it. It won't last the whole day. But in this price range, I don't really mind. It is smelling like an almond macaron because macarons are very light and fluffy and typically not too in your face when it comes to the taste. And this is exactly what it smells like. It's very fluffy and airy, has kind of a baked goods type of scent to it with definite like a almond baiser accord, and then it has some milkiness and some creaminess, and it's just very inoffensive and nice and just a beautiful made scent. And there is one more in this line, at least in the shop that I shopped at. They only had one more in this line, which is called Pavlova, which is also very similar to a macaron. It's a very busy, fluffy, light type of dessert or cake type of thing. And oh my god. And this is what the bottle looks like. Isn't it absolutely pretty? And I think this one was even cheaper. I had to try it because I am in love with all of those vanilla, milkshake, strawberry type of scents. This is a 10 out of 10. This is exactly what I wanted Burberry Her Elixir to smell like. There were so many people saying that the Burberry Her Elixir smelled like a strawberry milkshake type of scent, and for me, the milk was missing. The creaminess was missing. Here, you do have this beautiful creaminess. It just smells like a slightly floral strawberry milk. Not like a milkshake, it's not like ice creamy, but it's just so creamy, so beautiful, like a luxurious body lotion as well, sweetened up, not too sweet, not too cloying, not too annoying or like very young smelling. Definitely can be worn by anyone. It is definitely more typically feminine leaning, but whatever. You can wear whatever you want to. So this is also by Jeanne Arthes, and it's called Amore Mio. It's another line, and this is Tropical Crush. And this one I bought because Arlene from Delicious Delights, she was the one that influenced me for a lot of those perfumes from this brand. And this one looks quite tacky. It's not really my style, but it's okay. But this one I'm not too sure about. I don't know if I would wear it. It has in the top blood orange, nectarine and mango. In the middle, milk apple, raspberry and lotus. And in the base, coconut musk and sandalwood. And I have to say, everything sounds amazing. It is, I think I have to spray it somewhere. It is quite a fun, fruity scent. It's just very synthetic smelling, and I have a problem with very synthetic smelling tropical scents. Like, for example, a lot of mango scents are just too synthetic for me. I haven't smelled one mango scent that I'm into. And this is very similar to like the scents of Escada or the Mango Skin by Wilhelm Perfumery, like those types of scents. Also, what is the name called? Simon Andreoli, I think. He makes a lot of scents that are similar to this. But this is, I don't know, €5. So it is quite nicely made. And it gets better and better by the minute. It's very synthetically fruity in the top. But then, as the notes say, in the base it gets more creamy and smooth. And actually I like it now. It's not a love, but I actually like it now. I think I haven't smelled it on my skin before. I just tested it on a test strip. And then it was a little bit too synthetic. But now I think it's like an easy grab if you want to just smell like tropical fruits. This is a very nice one that's very inexpensive. Then we have another line, which is called Cassandra. And this is Rose Jasmine. And this was also a recommendation by Arlene. I would have never bought it just on my own because Rose and Jasmine are both notes for me that can be a little bit difficult. And in combination, it was like, oh my God, no, is this going to smell like extremely mature? But it is not at all. I think this is one of my absolute favorites when it comes to the smell of all of those. So this has in the top bitter orange, jasmine tea, freesia and pear, middle white peach, magnolia, rose and jasmine, and base white cedar, musk and amber. The notes are in French, so I'm a little bit slow. But yeah, so this is absolutely stunning. I do not like the bottle at all. It is more cheap than those, but I mean, this is a stark difference. This looks so much more expensive, and this is such a cheap bottle. Also, like how this looks and whatever, but doesn't matter. The perfume is what matters, and this is so beautiful. It is similar to Donna by Trussardi, which is a perfume I also like, but this is for me much more fruity and fun. Trussardi Donna sometimes for me is a little bit like just a smidge too mature, and this one is not at all. It's so fresh and clean smelling, and then it has this beautiful, what was it again, nectarine? White peach and pear, yeah, and you can definitely smell both of those. Like the pear is super juicy. Let me know if you want like all of the perfumes in one video, and then it's a long video, or do you want me to split it and then it's like a part 1, part 2? Just let me know. I can do whatever you want. But lastly, from this haul, I got 2 perfumes from the Boum line, and they didn't have a lot of them, but I'm quite okay with it now because the perfumes in this line are like so-so. So this is Savon, so a soap scent. It came like totally broken. It's not really on here, and it's super unstable. I don't know how to fix it, but the bottle in itself is quite cute. It's just, I think it's supposed to be like a grenade because of the name Boum. And I don't really like this association, but whatever, because you also have to like pull this one out to use it. So whatever. But the smell in itself, let's see if I can spray it. It's a very clean, soapy scent. that definitely reminds me a lot of Bubble Bath by Replica. If you want a dupe for the Replica Bubble Bath scent, this is very nice. It is quite strong in longevity and sillage in comparison to the other ones. But it has this quite sharp scent to it, which a lot of Francisco Jeanne perfumes also have, like the 724 and the Aqua Universalis Forte, and they all share this kind of sharp note. I don't know if it's aldehydes or something like it, but it has this sharpness to it, which sometimes can lead to a headache. So it's not my favorite, but if you like a very fresh, out of the shower type of scent, just get this one. And then I have another one of those Boum perfumes, which is called Vanille Sa Pomme d'Amour, and I was so excited to smell this one. Does it have the notes on here? It says, you are at the fun fair in the middle of carousels, candy floss and sparkling lights. Caught by the sweet scent of love apple, you're spinning in the middle of sweet notes of praline and apple to finish on a mild touch of vanilla. That sounded absolutely insane and amazing, and like everything I wanted and more. This is what the bottle looks like, and this one is completely stable. I don't know what happened to the other one, but whatever. So last fall I was searching for a fall winter apple scent, like a apple pie type of scent, and I thought this was apple, or like the sweet candy apple and vanilla, and it just sounded like everything I wanted. I don't like it at all. It's okay, but to me it's very synthetic smelling. Like the apple is super synthetic smelling. It's very faint as well, and it's not super sickly sweet, which is good, but also like the deepness is just missing. Like it's just synthetic apple and a little bit of vanilla, and I have tried a lot of apple scents that are exactly like that, and something is missing. Like the deepness and a lot of those apple scents is just missing. But I thought I have a lot of deep fall winter scents, so maybe I can combine it. But let's see if I will start to layer perfumes or not. But unfortunately, this was the only big miss from this haul. Then we have the body care I wanted to talk to you about. I don't know why, but I was thinking about, my body scrub is almost empty, and let's see what they have in the shop. I think that was what I was thinking. So then I came across this brand I've never heard before. It's called Organic Shop, a delicious treat. And these are body desserts. I mean, doesn't this smell absolutely insane? And this is a warming body scrub in the scent of hot chocolate, and it says, don't eat me. And it says recipe cocoa butter, organic vanilla, hazelnut, and hot pepper extract. And this is what it looks like. And it smells so good. It definitely smells like hazelnut and chocolate, and like a very heavy chocolate dessert, which would be too much, but mixed in with this, I think it would be an absolutely perfect dessert that I'm not gonna eat. This is the moisturizing body cream by the same brand, and it's called Vanilla Whipped Cream, with a recipe of shea butter, organic vanilla extract, macadamia oil, and organic oat milk. And this, it smells exactly 100% like vanilla Greek yogurt. It has this slightly sour smell, and then it's super creamy, and it has a definite vanilla extract type of scent to it as well. And I think if I would be in the shower scrubbing with this and then coming out of the shower and putting this on, I would be just a walking yummy snack. So if you are here still, thank you. And in general, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm so thankful for all of you, for your support. This channel means the world to me. My love for perfume is so big, and I had this passion for a few years, and I'm so happy that I now have this channel where I can share my love for perfume with you, and I would like to grow a community with you where we all inspire each other to discover new perfumes. So yeah, I'm so thankful. And this was my budget perfume haul, so I hope to see you in the next video. Let me know if you want me to review any of those perfumes in detail, and then I will do so. So, see you next time. Bye bye.